Okay. Hi everyone. Um so first things up, I am doing a lot better. I'm still a little tired, but um we're doing better. Yesterday I was under the weather a little. Let me Oh, and my dog licked the carpet, so now it's wet. And my bed. That is awesome. Um so yeah, I'm doing a lot better. Um Today we're just gonna hopefully get through Sonic Generations. I'm not gonna lie, I won't be as enthusiastic. I'm still a little under the weather. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Things are a little rough right now, but I'll get through it. Hopefully you'll get through it too. Um, um, so today we're just gonna get through Sonic Generations. Let me pull up my stream. That way I can see if everything's capturing just right. Um, yeah, so there's a lot of games that we can play, but we're just gonna get through Sonic Generations. I feel like that's the best. Um, and as we get through that, um, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, yeah, we're back in this, dude. Time trial. Oh yeah, I could definitely do this. If I don't have the key yet, so let's go ahead and do this one. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday was just like a little underwhelming. Um, I'm not gonna lie, not having people watch me, not having people watch me is a little like sad. Um, I don't know if that's like being dependable or anything, but it's nothing I don't mind. It's just something that I don't really expect too much, and I think that's a good way of viewing it. Shit, I said that yesterday, didn't I? I literally said it was like a healthy way of looking at it, that like I don't expect anyone to watch these. Um, and I feel like that is like a healthy way of just looking at everything. Yeah, look guys, he's using the drop dash right. Oh shit. There. I think it's going through the 3 minute and 20-second time mark. I don't think that's me playing, because if it was, I would have already been up here. But so yeah, we're gonna be doing better. I feel a lot better. I still don't have a set schedule, and that's because last night I literally took 24 milligrams of fucking melatonin. Um, that wasn't on purpose, by the way. I just accidentally took two because I was like, I need to go to bed. I'm exhausted, and accidentally popped two. Will not happen again. I hope so. I don't intend to do it again. But yeah, so we're going through pretty okay run. Something I want to add is that, come on, yes, okay. Something I want to add is that I also will be playing the storybook games. I just gotta get copies first. They're pretty cheap though. Sonic and the Secret Rings is like $15, and then Black Knight is like, I think the eBay listing was like $25 complete, and I do want a complete copy. Also, first things up, we are gonna get a Wii U, and so that we can get Sonic Lost World on there. Because I know like that game doesn't have like the best rep, but I actually really like that game. At least the 3DS version, I really like. I really like the 3DS version. 3DS version is actually like really good in my opinion. Shit. That's fine. At least we're ahead. Yeah, the 3DS version, really fucking solid. But that's just me. I heard that Generations also has a 3DS version. I also know that Sonic and the Shattered Crystal, Sonic Boom and the Shattered Crystal, and that there's also Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. I actually did play Shattered Crystal, the demo, and I did play Fire and Ice. And I also played the Sonic Boom Wii U demo. There's a lot. Wow. Nintendo exclusives in Sonic. That's really weird to think about. But I did actually grow up playing those. And I wouldn't say it's like nostalgia reasons, but like, I actually don't mind the whole like laid back feeling of Sonic Boom. I know that's like a really hot take as well, but I really don't mind it. Sonic and the Secret Rings is kind of where I draw the line at. Hey, oh shit, how do I zoom out? Okay, there. Okay, so there's also a repeat level. Like, it's not something I don't mind, but at the same time, it's just, Sonic and the Secret Rings has like one of the worst movements in Sonic history ever. Also, something I want to mention, after we beat this game, we're probably going to go straight to, Frontiers. I'm not going to lie. I'm just in a huge fucking Sonic mood. Oh shit, wait, this is my playthrough. Oh shit. At the speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Yeah, so, probably just gonna go straight to Frontiers, honestly. I just love Sonic in general. Not only do people know that about me, I mean, actually, no. All of my friends, my 4 friends, know that I love Sonic. And, like, they totally are like, oh, shit! Oh, for regular. And, like, I'm totally cool with them. Ah, shit! I have never failed that. Guys, he's using the drop dash correctly. And Sonic is also just like a big part of my entire history as like a person, which I know that sounds like super fucking weird and probably really cringe to some people, but Sonic in general is just like the reason why I just love games so much. And I'm not gonna lie, it's like mainly the only reason I keep living. In like a healthy way. I don't mean that in like a weird way. I mean that as in like, go up the fucking stairs! But it's not something like I genuinely like depend on, you know? Except for this level, I mean, not except for this level. Fucking hate this part, in Generations. But, yeah, Sonic games in general are, like, mainly the reason why I just love video games, so much, as, like, a whole. That, and I would say, like, zombie games. Dude, zombie games are the fucking shit. I'm gonna run out of boost. There we go. What is past me doing all the way back there? But yeah, Sonic games in general are just like the main topic of like gaming for me. Fucking amazing franchise. I don't like Archie that much though, I'll be honest. Archie is where it gets like really weird. And again, Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. Cool. I want... No! What the fuck is happening? Okay. Also, easy way to get through these keys. Just do the time trials. Easiest shit ever. What the fuck is Passenger doing back there? Oh fuck. That's right. This is while I was under the weather yesterday. Okay, so if any of you guys are wondering what exactly was going wrong, sometimes I just feel like a little down. Nothing really wrong with that. Depends on like what type of down and how didn't it do it? Nothing usually like wrong there when it comes to me being down. Just sometimes I have just pretty not okay days. And that's okay. That's just how some days are. And but when I'm playing Sonic, I either rage like a fucking motherfucker. Oh my god, get up the stairs! Or it just completely comes me down. Sometimes I'll just like turn on music and just play Sonic, like just replay these games. And I've noticed like a lot of people have also been doing that, because Sonic's just been getting like way more traction, especially through TikTok. There's a lot more like Devil May Cry fans and Sonic fans recently. And I feel like a big part of that was the TV shows on Netflix, because just like, and this is not a hot take at all, just a lot of the consumers are mainly like TV show consumers, and they're like the new fans, and like there's nothing wrong with being a new fan, okay? If you're a fucking new fan, props to you, because there are some very bad moments and then some very good moments in both fandoms. Like Devil May Cry 2, it kind of plays bad, I'm not gonna lie, but Devil May Cry 3 is like one of the greatest ones. And like when it comes to Sonic games, a lot of the fans, quote unquote, what the fuck is happening? A lot of the fans just like, what the fuck is happening? What was happening? I was like going in the loops. No, we're fine. But like a lot of the new fans will just like stick to the TV shows, and then they want to play like, hey, I want to play the games. And that's cool, you know? Fuck yeah, dude. You're fucking awesome for getting into Sonic, okay? And you're cool for getting into the new Devil May Cry TV show, which, if you don't know, there already was an anime, but like I said, for some reason people nowadays just only care about the new stuff. Especially if they're like new TV shows like Sonic Prime. People saw that and were like, oh yeah, let's get into Sonic, and thought like the games would be like Sonic Prime, which isn't true. Each game, I would say, is like a little different from the other. There's like two categories, right? There's the modern games and then the classic games. I had to. I had to. But yeah, so there's two main styles of like Sonic games, and that is the whoa! Okay, he got that one. Yep. But there's two main styles of Sonic games. There's modern and then there's classic. And classic would be like the original Sega Genesis games, the Mega Drive games, 3D Blast, or that's 3D Blast. The Saturn game, or yeah, 3D Blast went to Saturn, right? And then there's like obviously the collections, you know. Then there's a modern games where it starts with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and then upwards, and like that was mainly like the modern era. So, and I would say like if you want to get into modern gaming, like especially with Sonic, they have the Origins collection if you want to play the classic games, which are just 2D games. They are from the 90s, so take that as you will. They have the original versions, and then they have widescreen support. Some people don't like Origins because it has a with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they have it to where they don't use the original soundtrack, and that's because they had a licensing issue with some of the producers, and Michael Jackson was also involved with that. And after the controversy, they just stopped doing music with him. Like literally, like right after was when like the controversy became public. I think this is back in like '94, right? So. But he was a huge Sonic fan, so they were like, fuck it, let's add him to the game and have him do one song. And I think he did 2 zones? I can't remember. Excuse me. I'm a very big Sonic fan. But at the same time, I forget when it comes to like stuff like that, like the legal stuff. But he was a really big Sonic fan. But after the controversy, Sega just had to push him out. And, so after that, they wanted, like, nothing to be involved with him anymore. So, they cut out... Oh, sorry. Rain, lightning, of the futures. But so yeah, after that, they were just like, hey, we don't want anything to really do with you. And so whenever they ported the game to PC, they completely cut out his part of the game with the music. Story is still the same and everything, but that's like a big reason why people don't like Origins, is because it didn't involve the original music for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. And so what they did for that is that they used the PC release for the beta soundtrack and Genesis-fied it and made it to where it just used the original music. For much longer, will never let go. Oh, my nose itches. But, so, that's what they would do. And, that's what they did do. And a lot of people didn't like that. So, if you have an original file, find one, of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there's this one called Sonic 3 Complete, and it's... Oh, I fucking died. And there's this, that's how you can play the original game in full widescreen support with original music and added stuff in with mods. And that's what I plan on doing as playing with it. But when it comes to Sonic Origins, I will say the Origins collection is the definitive way of playing all those games in a full 60 FPS, full widescreen, and 4K support if you really care about it that much. Or if you just want to play like a modern release, Origins is like $20 for like all the games. And Origins Plus is I think Origins Plus is the cheapest version. I think it is the cheapest version physically. And so when it comes to just buying physical games
so
over,
much of the world. You're doing great, Sonic. You mean you're doing great, Sonics? Right. I may never get used to that. Ah!
Watch out!
Whoa! Did that emerald just scare off the monster? The Chaos Emerald's powers are miraculous, and we sure could use a miracle. We need that emerald! Sonic, your speed has been able to restore our friends. I bet it can restore the Chaos Emerald to full power, too! And I bet you double we're going to need all 7 emeralds.
You're on.
You guys have your work cut out for you.
An adventure's no fun if it's too easy.
yeah. So when it comes to over physical and digital games, me personally, I prefer physical, which is why I bought a Series X. That way I could play next-gen titles and old-gen titles if I have the physical copy, which I do. Oh wait, there's silver and then that boss fight. Wait, where was the other one? Shit. Oh, I forgot how to get the second emerald. Alright. Well, everyone knows this thing. We play Classic Sonic and then we go to Modern Sonic. So, yesterday in part 2, I said something about the Call of Duty lobbies being toxic. And let me rephrase that. I was saying how, like, a lot of the times, I get called a certain word. And, obviously, like, that in of itself is terrible. No one should ever fucking say that word, when, like, you know. And so, I just worded it wrong, guys. Literally, all I was trying to say was just, like, the way that they talk about, like, just, like, certain things I don't like. And that's a reason why I don't play multiplayer lobbies in Call of Duty anymore, and it was because I was getting called certain words, and at the time I didn't know like what like those words meant, so I didn't like really pay attention to it, and like I just don't I don't condone that shit in my chat. So if you guys speak like that in real life, like to anyone that's like not in a nice way like that, cut it out. Don't ever do that shit in my chat. Don't ever do that shit in my YouTube comments ever. Okay, I don't fucking condone that ever. If you do that shit, you're getting fucking banned. Okay. I don't like being called a certain type of word, and I don't like calling people that certain type of word. Unless like I say it to my friends. I'm talking about the F slur, by the way. I'm allowed to say it to myself, but I would never call another gay person the F slur. Okay. In a derogatory way. I would never ever do that unless it's like my friend and we're just messing around. And it's not even like sensitive or anything. Like I don't mind being called it. But it's just when it comes to like Twitch and shit. Nah, that's when you fucking knock it off. Don't do that shit in my chat, cause I don't know who like watches my streams, and all I know is that I just want to make them fucking smile and not feel like they're not welcome here. God damn it. I want to make everyone feel fucking welcome here, so don't ever say that shit. Unless, like... No. No, there's no, like, really unless. Just don't say that shit in my chat. Come on, guys. And that could be, like, a controversial take, which hopefully it isn't. But I just don't prefer, like, being called that word. Because I've been called it a lot of times just doing, like, normal shit, and it just made no sense to call me that. And obviously I can't control, like, what someone says! But, no. That's just a big no-no in my chat. Oh, I got the Tails Chow. Oh, that was a, yeah. That was really hard to get. But see, yeah, I don't like being called that chat. And, like, I was thinking about it yesterday. Someone could easily take that, like, out of context and make me seem like a bad person. So I just wanted to touch up on it and say, like, what I was trying to say. I was also only on, like, 2 hours of sleep, like, trying to talk about that. But it was because I got a message the other day of someone saying that to me. And there was also another word that I was talking about that, like, I don't want people saying in my chat. And I feel like that's very normal to not want that. So we're not gonna do that. You can go back and just check out, like, what the word was. But I don't want to touch on that subject anymore. So we're gonna just derive from that. Yeah. So, something about this stage is that what they tried doing as you're doing the soundtrack, I talked about this yesterday, but the Genesis only had a 16-bit soundbite of music, and so that limited what people could do with it. So whenever they were making this game, they would take the soundtracks and still have the modern sound bites, but try and make it sound classic, like it was on a Genesis. And you know, that's a way of doing it. Me personally, I would not do it that way. Also, I figured that I'm actually not gonna upload these. I'm gonna go ahead and delete the YouTube video of me playing Generations and just keep it on Twitch as VODs until, like, the 14 days are up. And so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna play Frontiers. Like, I have to download it, but I do wanna beat Generations today, and then, like, right after I wanna start playing Frontiers. So let me go ahead and do something. Okay, there. I guess I didn't pause the live stream. But yeah, so now we're installing Sonic Frontiers. Dude, every time I want to go fast, I get punished. Yeah, I don't know the point of that. Yeah, I love Frontiers, and I'm thinking about whether or not we should do a New Game Plus, or, because I already have a 100% profile, or if we should just start, like, brand new. And I think what's best if we just start brand new. That way we don't seem like too overpowered, you know. But Frontiers is a very like I almost said short. It's a very story-driven game. It's about like 20 hours. I'd say it's about like a 27-hour game at least if you like really care about it. Some people only care about just like boosting through the story and not really like the side story shit. So that's what I'm talking about. If you just play the entire game, God damn it, I don't like the fucking classic levels. I swear to God, it's the same like guy who designed Forces. Okay. Dude, what is this level design? There. I seriously fucking hate that. How do I get her? That's the Amy Chow, right? At least there's momentum in this one. But so yeah, I'm gonna keep this only on Twitch. And then I guess in the future, when I get a capture card, then we'll do the VODs. And then at some point, I want to do Frontiers just entirely, which we're, like I said, I keep fucking repeating myself, I'm sorry. With this level. Sorry, I was not talking. But yeah. Super easy level. I just hate the fucking gameplay design of these classic levels. Because it's like they're trying to do modern stages. Or I mean, that's not what they're trying to do. That's what they are doing. Is that they're doing modern stages with classic design. And that just doesn't work. Also, I see that no one's watching this, but I know that some people will just watch my VODs. So that's why I'm not really caring too much to like talk. But oh my, this is the last classic stage other than the boss fight. So I guess like right after I beat the game, I'll just like pause the live stream and I'll come back to Frontiers once it's like done downloading after we beat this game. Which shouldn't take too. I don't like the classic levels. Again, this game is like 90% 2D levels, but the Sonic ones are actually really good. I hate classic Sonic level design so fucking much. What are you doing? What? Is that just me? But I can't tell, like, what way it's facing. Oh, those little things are back. Oh, I thought I just fell to my fucking death. I was about to raid. Also tomorrow, the stream might be... Oh wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Wow, I haven't really streamed much at all this week. Hopefully I can get that capture card. I'm gonna see if my dad can help me get one. Hopefully. Because I really just want to start streaming, some Mario games as well. And Zelda, dude. I really want to stream some Zelda. Well, Tears of the Kingdom, I was playing that. It's, like, really poorly optimized. And same thing with, like, Scarlet and Violet. Which, by the way, thank goodness on the Switch, I can, Where? Oh, I'm in the ground? I was like, what the fuck? I can't see where I am. Okay. I guess I didn't word it right. I just couldn't tell where I was. But thank goodness with the Switch is that multiple profiles aren't linked to the fucking HDMI output. So with the capture card, things will be a lot easier. Also, just like, everything will be a lot better. But when it comes to Xbox games, and PS5, I won't be using the capture card. I'll only be using the capture card for the 360 and my Nintendo Switch. I can't get up there! Are you fucking kidding me? I don't like this fucking level. But I also have Sonic Colors downloaded, so we'll also be playing that. Why is there not a single ring? I'm also just game sharing with my dad. So he's allowing me to use his Game Pass Ultimate. And it also allows me to just stream like a shit ton of Game Pass games. I'm gonna wait till that goes. And come on. God damn it, go! Oh, fuck, it's this. Yep, not loving having any rings. I seriously fucking hate this one. It's not me being bad at Sonic. No, I'm really good at the fucking classic games. I can get through the entire of Sonic 2 without dying. So, like, it's just this fucking poor level design. This one. Why? Okay, sorry, I go this way. I have to face left to go right. Like, that makes no fucking sense. I don't know how to do this. I completely forgot. I don't also just want to do this. Okay, I'm just gonna go this way. This is poor level design. I'm sorry, but this is just poor level design. Thank God we're fucking done with that. And I probably got like a fucking B rank or some shit. Surprise, surprise! Again, we're just gonna do fucking time trial. Time. Who texted me? Oh yeah, look what I found out. You can fucking ski. Alright, Alright. No. Also something I should mention, when it came to this one. Oh, okay. When it came to the Sonic and Shadow which some people say like it's Sonic X Shadow. You could say that, but it's also the same directory of like Hunter X Hunter or Spy X Family. The X just means and. Or some people will just like not abbreviate the X at all and just say Spy Family or Hunter Hunter or Sonic Shadow Generations. But yeah, I just missed that fucking Chow. Should I go back? No. Oh yeah, after this we gotta do Shadow Generations, that's right. So I guess when Sonic Frontiers installs, we'll just do Shadow Generations as well. But yeah, so this game, Sonic and Shadow Generations, they took all the dialogue, gave it to Ian Flynn, and just like said, "Hey, what can we do to change this?" And he helped out entirely. The game did not have the time stones mentioned originally, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. Didn't have the chows. And as we all know, like, Shadow Generations did not exist. Get a ring, please. This game also didn't play in 4K. What? Whoa! Why did I not fucking hurt him? Just a lot of people like didn't know that, and I don't blame them, dude. Like I said, new Sonic fans are coming out to the like franchise after Sonic Prime, and I think that's a good thing. Because the Sonic Heroes remake or remaster, I forget which one it was, is happening. And when that happens, definitely gonna get it because I was playing that game right now on my Wii. I was gonna hook up my GameCube, but then I was like, well, what if I want to keep playing Wii games as well? Because I was also playing Punch Out, the Wii sequel, and yeah, man. Yep. There's the Tails Chow. So, very fun fact about the Chows. That Tails Chow you can't get.
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Yeah, so that one was not tough. I actually like Sonic 06, which is crazy to a lot of people, especially my best friend. He makes fun of me for liking that game. I don't blame him either. That game is just, I don't know, to me it's really fun. So here's the thing with Unleashed. If I can stream on my different Xbox account, then I will definitely play Unleashed, because I already have all the DLC. And while I was, or no, I still am game sharing with my other friend as well. I bought Sonic Unleashed because he, like, digitally, which I already had it physically, but he was like, hey, I want to try this, and I don't have the money. And I was like, dude, I'll just buy it, since you can't give 360 games. And I bought it, and I kid you not, homie has not played it one fucking time. What the fuck is happening? Homie has not touched it one time. And you know, that's whatever. I don't mind, because I love the game so much. But I'm almost done with it. I don't remember how many Sun and Moon medals you have to have entirely, but I think it's like 120. Which, like, not excited for at all. But, you know. I don't mind too much. I do think, in my opinion, Unleashed has the best modern stages in all of modern Sonic. Because literally the game was designed to have that entire aspect of Sonic. Oh shit. Oh shit! Okay. And like Colors also has like really good design as well. But I just think Unleashed has the most fun stages. Because they also know how to revamp this. But like, it's if you don't have fast thinking, then you just can't really like play the level too much. No, no, no! Oh wait, no, why would I restart? I'm not trying to get an S rank, I'm just trying to beat the game. Okay. What I think Generations could have been better is that instead of the games, it could have just been like the entire franchise having classic and modern aspects. So instead of just like the generations of gaming, it could have been the generations of media. So like Sat AM, Sonic CD, because the Genesis games are just Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3, when I think they could have just done like obviously Green Hill, you know, but they then could have done like what's a really good second stage? Not Windy Hill, but I forget the zone that it's called. But then Sonic 3 could have been just Flying Battery. A Flying Battery stage would be almost like Rooftop Run's like little chasing that you just saw. But dude, a Flying Battery would have been so cool.
Thanks, Sonic. You know, I got a hunch someone or something is controlling that monster.
Roger that.
Hilltop Zone. Could have just been that. But I also think they could have done like the TV show generation. Oop, didn't mean to fucking blow into my mic. They could have done the TV show generation from like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sat AM, and then Sonic X. That would have been really fucking cool. Like you get what I mean? And then like what else? There was the Sonic OVA. They could have done that as like a stage as well. Did I just say that or that? The beginning of the stage is really good. But literally could just done TV show generations, and like they also had Sonic Underground. At the time this game came out, I don't think there was a TV show other than Sonic X. So yeah, you only had about like 4 TV show options with the OVA. That's 5, and easily could have like decided out of those. But I get it, you know, they wanted to do gaming because it's like what most, well, actually, most fans at the time knew the TV shows. Even my brother, he doesn't like Sonic, like, as of like, he doesn't play the games or like is into like the whole fandom. But he liked Sonic Underground growing up. All my friends did. My brother really liked Sonic Underground, and I bet if I asked him about it, he'd be like, yeah, I remember that. Like, I remember him being like, hey, we're gonna go to this, or we're just gonna go to these people's houses, and I was like, alright, and even he was like, I wanna watch some Sonic Underground as well. When we would get there, because this is back in like 2000 and I want to say 2010. Oh, come on, Gabe. No shit. I'm deleting this VOD. Actually, you know what? I don't give a shit. Okay. But I remember going to my brother, and he was like, actually, you know, I'll just keep the VOD. I don't mind it too much. My name is very popular, so that's whatever. But so he was like, hey, I want to go to this person's house. I mean, I don't remember how it was. I don't think we ever chose, like when we would go to their house. But when we would go, this is back in like 2011, 2012. And, one of the very first things was that, Netflix was like the streaming service. Hulu was like for richer people. Even Netflix at the time was like, if you had Netflix, I thought you were rich. But at the time, it was Hulu, dude. No, if you had HBO Max at the time, or was it called HBO Max? I think it was just called HBO Stream. If you had that, which Hulu used to be free. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, Hulu used to be free. Um, and I think one of the greatest things about that was that was it called Hulu Premium? Or maybe it was. I think it was called Hulu Premium. But even if you go like watch like old Game Theory, he has like well now it's a whole franchise. But back then it was just MatPat, and his friends. Come on. But I was watching old Game Theory videos, and homie had a old Hulu ad, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember this being free. So some TV shows were free on it, and then you could pay to get like better TV shows. Oh, I think it was called Hulu Plus. I think that's what it was called, Hulu Plus. And, so, yeah. And at the time, anime is, like, very, not a lot of people are in, this is back when, like, people would fool you, just for, like, literally watching a fucking single episode of, like, Pokemon. Which I'm not gonna lie, I was a hypocrite, and I made fun of my brother, and then he introduced me to Pokemon, and then I fell in love. I actually think like my first anime I ever tuned into was Sonic X. And I know how that sounds, but like I swear I think that was my first ever anime, unless it was Pokemon Black and White. Because the anime that I was watching was Pokemon. Oh no, maybe it was. Yeah, no, it was Pokemon Black and White. The anime. Then I got instantly into Diamond and Pearl, and then he was like, hey, these are called Poké cards, or Pokemon cards. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. And then, like, there was a huge Pokemon card craze around, like, my area of living. And then, like, I guess while, like, it was blowing up, like, where I was living, it was also just blowing up on YouTube. And then, like, the entire world was, like, into Pokemon all of a sudden. And then when Pokemon Go came out, oh, man. Everyone and their fucking grandma was into Pokemon. Even my mom knows what Pokemon is because of Pokemon Go. What? You're fucking... I don't like this fucking part! What? Seriously? But everyone in, like, their fucking, like, grandma knew what Pokemon was. Because of Pokemon Go. Oh, there's a thing right here. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm dead. I am dead again. If you literally mess up like once... I'm just gonna try it. Did I just push it back up? Yeah. And like, I remember that being such a big thing. People were like, whoa, Pokemon. And then like, when Sun and Moon came out, my brother was like, hey, I want to get Moon. And, GameStop was having like, I think when Sun and Moon came out, they had a sale. So if you were to pre-order Sun and Moon, right, you would get it like a discount. And at the time, we didn't have a lot of money. We kind of still don't now. But that's nobody's business. But like, when I was a kid,
because somebody took me, but now I'm free. I'm a free bee. Free bee. Free bee. Whee!
All right, just simmer down, buddy.
Oh, hey!
Fuck you, Charmy. Okay, so that's how we get the other Chaos Emerald. So yeah, now we just have the silver fight, which let me zoom out. So we'll go right here. There it is. Okay. I think this, yeah, okay. After just playing that fucking level. Okay, well, oh, can I not? Dude. Oh wait, so this isn't me playing. Fuck you. But like everyone just knew, what that was. But growing up, like, even now, the stuff that I enjoy, people are like, you like that? You're weird. You're this. You're this and this and that. I'm just like, you're the fucking weirdo. This is so mainstream now. Like, if you don't even have it, you can just watch people play it entirely 100%, or you can watch the entire thing for fucking free. And like, it's just crazy. And like, when it comes to Sonic especially, and I'm not spreading hate or anything, but even my family members were like, yeah, you're weird for liking it too much. And like my family members' friends were all like, yeah, you're really weird for liking this. And that's how it was with my brother whenever he was like watching anime. But then like, dude, I don't know what was up with me, but are you fucking kidding me? But even like when it came to like them and stuff, what the fuck? I didn't even jump. When it came to my fucking brother, getting into like shit that he liked, everyone including me was like making fun of him. But at that point, like, I just didn't know. I didn't really have an original opinion. I kind of just like went with like whatever people told me what was right. So yeah, that was stupid. What the fuck? But so my brother was really into Ornhost High School, which he still is. And like, so am I. I really like Ornhost High School. But nowadays, so like, even people who watch anime are really like just fucking assholes. Apparently, if like it had a gay character in it, they would like turn it off and say like, "Ew, this is fucking gross." And it's just like, no, dude, you're the fucking weird one. Like, gay people are gonna exist, and it doesn't hurt you if they do. But some people are just assholes in the end, especially in the fucking long run. You just have like the really weird, like the shonen window licker fans. Like, don't get me wrong, shonen is awesome, right? I love me some Dragon Ball, Bleach. I even watch like One Piece from time to time. But dude, like, like, shonen is not the greatest anime category. It's all opinionated, especially like anime of the year shit. Like the whole like solo leveling versus free run and Frierin's Journey versus like Solo Leveling for like Anime of the Year, dude. Like, I do not like Solo Leveling. Sorry, I don't like my fucking story having an incest shit with his own sister. The whole like sister leveling joke, which is like the abridged version. It's funny, but at the same time, it's weird that like I haven't seen the show. I've only seen clips, right? So correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a whole instance with like him just like every girl just being attracted to him. That's like in of itself is just a really weird plot. I've never enjoyed plots like that. I don't know. To me personally, I like a good story and a story where it's just like the like male fantasy of just like being super strong, getting like every girl. I don't know. That's just me though. A lot of people like weirdly disagree with that, and that's like not a hot take at all. That's completely normal, not wanting to have that in a fucking anime. But yeah, some people just like I couldn't. Okay. Some people just are really weird about it. And all I have to say is, hey, you can like whatever you want to, but if it's like weird, you should probably switch animes, dude. Solo Leveling is fucking dog shit. Which like, it's cool that it has like really good animation, but the fucking fanboys are like, they're kind of what destroys it. It's kind of like with MHA. MHA is a good anime, but the creator is a fucking weirdo. Like a really fucking huge weirdo. The fandom is also just really fucking weird. Half of that fucking fandom, dude, like, they were what, teenagers when that shit was like coming out? And then like now they're like grown-ass adults. Also the grown adults at the time, and then like still being weird about it. Yeah, that's fucking ugly as shit, dude. Not calling the people ugly. I'm calling the like that part of the fan base ugly. How the fuck do I get the vector? How do I get up there? Let's call it the vector key. Okay. Now we need to do Rooftop Run's time trial. I don't like this part. There's the time trial. Okay. Okay. And like that's such a sad thing because I really like MHA, right? I literally I've been watching it for like 10 years now. And like it just fucking sucks that like the whole fandom and the creator himself are just fucking weirdos. I don't like Horikoshi. He's a serious freak. And I mean like the most agonizing way possible. The invisible girl, for some reason, he couldn't just make her have invisible fucking lining on like her clothes. Like where she can wear clothes, right? But then like when she goes invisible, her suit turns invisible. For some reason, he just couldn't do that, even though The Incredibles did it back in, like, what, 2004? And I think his reasoning was, like, it's a logistic reasoning, for him, where he was like, well, personally, I don't see it fitting into the story, or, like, some weird shit. Or maybe it was like to the point where he was just like, I don't see how like we could do that. Even though he made it with I'm forgetting his fucking name. But the guy who like can go through walls and floors and everything. Made his entire thing invisible. But hey, you know, that's just me not wanting to be a fucking creep. So how am I doing worse than my original playthrough? And I just hate that shit so much. I don't like when they fucking do that. Where they'll obviously take an underage character and like do weird shit with that character. And like, don't even get me started on the fucking ships for that anime. Shipping in general can just be like annoying in and of itself. But then there's the weird people where like he got literal death threats, like if he didn't make a character gay, that like people would kill themselves, or like they would like burn his fucking house down. And one quick search of it, and like you can see that people are like that. And that's just fucking weird. Like, I guess it makes sense for Toga to just like have a crush on Uraraka as well as like another character. I can't remember if Deku does or not. I don't think it's ever like publicly stated whether or not. But come on. Like he just like had to, he didn't have a choice but to make her gay. He didn't have a choice like to make her bisexual, which like obviously not every character is going to be straight. I feel like that's, you know, normally, like, especially growing up, you're not gonna like have entirely straight people around you. So it was just like very stupid to fucking send. Okay, it was very stupid for people to send fucking death threats when like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know, it's just stupid in fucking general. Okay. Come on, dude. But that's like just like the very main reason like why a lot of people don't like My Hero is because of the fandom. If you don't like a certain thing that like someone enjoys or like has a headcanon about that show, like some people are crazy enough to fucking like dox you and shit. And like you could probably say like, hey, you're actually wrong about this. I'm not. I like everyone who's like been watching anime for a while that knows about MHA knows that some of the fans will fucking do that. And I'm obviously not saying all of them, no, because I've grown up with that. The manga came out in like what, 2012? Then the anime came out in 2014. So I was in elementary, and as I got out of high school, the anime was ending. Not the anime, the manga was around its ending time. Come on, don't die. Okay. So like, in a way, I've grown up with like, as the series has gone on. It's gone on for 10 years now. Or I mean, it's gone on for 13 years now. And it like ended like what, last year I think. And then there was like the whole like crazy thing where it was like people were obsessing over Izuku and Ochaku like getting together. And like I don't think it was like at like a party or some shit. and it was only in Japanese, so like everyone was like suspecting that like they were together, and that everyone was like, hey, you know, she's still here, and like whatever. I don't know, but yeah. And like it's the same thing with like the weird Dragon Ball fans, where they're like, they are weirdly obsessive with like Bulma not being like a part of the TV show anymore. And it's like, she was only a part of the original because it's like, that was a big thing back then, was like having a female protagonist join you in your series, but like not as just like a side character, as like a Bulma being a big part of Dragon Ball in and of itself was like a very important thing for the story, because she was like the tech savvy girl. She helped like raise Goku. She helped teach him like a bunch of things, went on the adventures with them. And then like as Dragon Ball Z happened, it turned more into like a power series. Like getting the strongest and being the strongest. Okay, game. Okay, game. Okay, game. Dude, I can't see. I can't see! Everything's on fire! I've never gone this route. Nice. I don't give a shit. But that was like a big thing back then, was having Bulma as the, as a protagonist. Was it just playing his theme? Love me, Silver. Literally just Sonic's model with more hair. Or I guess with bangs is like a better way to put it. Yeah, that's Bryce Papenbrook voicing him, by the way. Did an amazing job, in my opinion. He's also voiced him in, I think, Forces. I could be wrong about that, but the 06 voice... God, my nose itches. I got hair on it. But the 06 voice actor just, like... Yeah, you can tell that's Bryce. Nice. You can just tell that's him, dude. I love Bryce, but it's weird that he's literally in everything. I find that so weird. There. I just find it weird that he's like in literally everything. But I do like how bigger people are now getting into Sonic. With like voice acting roles. And Roger Craig Smith is like one of those. Like he did Batman. And he did a... I forget the Resident Evil character. But, there we go. Just one more hit and he's dead.
Meteor smash!
Yep. Poor Silver. But yeah. Nice. Yeah, the boss fights super easy, except for the time meter. I still don't know how to do the time meter. Alright, let's go. No, it was playing his theme. No, come on. Oh, it's playing a remix version. Oh, I love that. And there's hard mode. Dude, I love Silver's theme from Sonic 06. It's so good. Alright, let's go do the, oh, which one was this from again? Colors, I think. I think this boss fight is from Sonic Colors. But yeah, just like a lot of big people, like, with voice acting roles are finally getting into Sonic. Especially Idris Elba. He voices Knuckles in the Sonic 2 and 3 movie. Which, I own the first two. I need to get the third one. But I own the first two in 4K. I need to get the third one in 4K because I really want to rewatch that movie. Yeah, I literally just did this boss fight on hard mode yesterday. Easy as shit. Yeah, so you just go up here and boost to him.
Time for a change of pace.
Like, it's such a simple boss fight. You can hit him there too, but I've never been good at it. Okay. It's an auto run right now. So when it does this, it's an auto run. A lot of people still struggle with this boss fight, and I do not blame them. Shit.
Here goes.
Yeah.
Time for a change of pace.
I still suck at that one. As soon as he shoots it, jump. I forgot RB isn't the thing. Get back up there.
Time for a change of pace.
Bullshit that it didn't hit him. That's so bullshit. So we'll probably get like a B rank on this one now.
Here goes.
I still don't know like why Eggman thinks he can fucking beat him after all this time. Like Sonic is right. He's an alien, okay? He has defeated literal gods. He defeats a god of time called the Time Eater, where he manipulates time and space itself and deconstructs all of it. Like, and you still think you'd be able to fucking beat him? That's delusionary at its finest. We gotta do that one more time. I don't think we'll make it though. Nope. Yeah. So we just gotta do this one more time, and then he'll get knocked into the. Yep. All right, final hit. So we probably got an S rank. You don't need to do anything fancy, just dodge all of his drills. Okay. Yep. Final hit. So yeah, we'll literally be finishing Generations here in about like 30 minutes. Easy. Easy peasy, dude.
Sonic!
I recalibrated everything. This was supposed to be my time.
Oh, please, keep dreaming, Egghead. I beat you every time. No, seriously, we beat him every time. Our scorecard's flawless.
Stopping Eggman is always good, but the root of the problem is that monster. Maybe we can call a truce and... Look, he got your Eggman too. Oh, this is getting serious.
Alright, sorry about that. I was eating the crust off of some pizza I had earlier. Alright. Time for the final boss fight. Yeah. Interesting when you gotta pop all the Chaos Emeralds into the clocks. Or I mean the gears. There we go. Now we gotta use this, because it'll turn itself, watch. Oh no, wait, they don't turn yet? Okay, guess we got a platform. I don't remember having to do that. What? Come on. Oh, now they're starting to turn. Okay. Yeah. As you see the colors up there, that's the order we put them in. I miss Hub Worlds, and I'm glad Frontiers brought it back as the main entry for free roam, because I really miss Hub Worlds. I'm glad this and Shadow Generations still have them. Which, like, surprisingly, people don't count that as like a Shadow game. People count it as like a DLC option. I've been seeing that recently. Shadow Generations is not DLC. It's an entirely generational version of this, but with Shadow. And like, surprise, surprise, it doesn't repeat any levels. I first beat this game back in 2021, by the way. Phenomenal. Then my fucking Xbox died, and then I cried really hard, because I had the Xbox since I was a kid.
Okay, Gruesome, you're cornered. So how about you just give up and restore the timeline like you found it?
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman! No
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park, I stumbled upon a dark primordial essence. I discovered it possessed abilities I have long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time, so I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past. In order to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours, to do with as we please.
But the more your monster tears through the timeline, the more damage you do to it.
So, I'm going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit. Huh? And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore after we've destroyed these Sonics forever. Shall we begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Destroy me? In your dreams, Eggman. I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Keep moving!
Move all you want. I'm still going to squash you into a blue jelly. That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
You're tougher than that. Come on!
Not you.
On your feet.
You're not beat yet.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
You face worse, Sonic!
Focus your spirit.
We're right behind you. I believe in you, Mr. Sonic.
Embrace the emeralds!
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win, Sonic, like you've done time and again.
Time to scramble some Eggman, Supersonic style!
Such an amazing fucking story, dude. I love this game so much. Hate the classic Sonic stages that are the modern classic Sonic stages for this game. Hate them, but I love some fucking Sonic story.
To modify these transceivers, even though we're in different dimensions,
Now we'll
you should still be able to hear us.
finish it.
Let's take out the enemy together.
Yeah, so I still don't know how to fucking do this boss fight.
Charge into the core!
Oh, okay. So I just keep boosting?
Track you. Watch it, Sonic!
Okay. Oh, okay. So I just literally do that, because it's the fucking time egg.
Is something that's
Yeah, I can't really make out, like, the projectiles and rings. Alright, so we switch.
Is something
Looks
the
like a
matter?
homing shot.
Be careful,
Yeah.
Sonic.
How about this?
It looks like a homing shot!
Please be careful, Mr. Sonic. Look out, Sonic! It's a warp-free arm attack.
Is something the matter?
I don't know how I got caught in that.
Switch and go after it!
Okay,
Now
switch.
we'll-
Sonic! Sonic! Switch with me, Sonic!
Careful, Sonic!
There.
Is something the matter?
So yeah, I just keep boosting into his fucking little chest.
You don't get caught!
Only got like fucking 10 rings out of that.
Now we'll...
Now looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Oh, switch.
Is something the matter?
Yeah. I love this game's story, but
Looks like
dude,
time
this
energy
boss
is
fight's
building up.
super confusing.
Everybody's on slow now!
Yeah, I still don't know like how to do this.
Time's gonna go back to normal.
Watch out for the laser!
As I launch him.
How about...
So I guess just like when he does that, I don't have a choice but to just get hit by it. Because even now, I just like don't know what. Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Time's going to return to normal.
It's attacking. Look out, Sonic! It's a whooping arm attack.
Here we go. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There we go.
Don't relax yet.
I know, we still got one more. Okay, so you can't use the RBL.
Burn! Burn to ashes!
Mr. Sonic, please combine your powers. Go for it!
There we go. Wait, so I did it first. Wait, this is a lot easier than I remember.
Still warm. Time travel.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great. So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the timeline will be restored? Yep. Just don't think about it too hard.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast-track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean, past. Ugh, time travel's a chore. Dude, sweet! And you're only gonna get better!
There's our portal home.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Alright! That was the end of Sonic Generations! And no one's here to watch it. I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna delete the YouTube VODs and just keep these on Twitch. Because, of part 2, I was just too depressed yesterday. I'm not gonna upload that. I feel a lot better though. So yeah, we beat it, guys. Even though no one's here right now. Hopefully for the VOD they will be. Jesus. But yeah, so yeah, whoever's watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed it. Dude, Sonic 2, in my opinion, is the best classic Sonic game. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, no, I just think we should move on to Shadow Generations, you know? Yeah. We should move on to Shadow Generations. I don't remember that in Sonic and Knuckles. Wait, is that the... Are they playing Adventure DX? Oh my god, they're playing the fucking PC port. Dude, they're playing the fucking PC version. If you don't know, you can't play widescreen on Xbox. No! No, wait, they're using an emulator! Are you fucking kidding me? They're using a fucking emulator to capture footage. That's why I thought it looked like the Dreamcast version, but it's too dark blue. They were using a fucking emulator. That's wild. And they're using an emulator right now too. That's so crazy. If you don't know, you can't play widescreen Sonic Adventure 1 unless you use a Dreamcast emulator, or if you have the PC version and use the mod where it makes everything look like it's from the Dreamcast version. Wow, they are struggling in Sonic Adventure 2. They're using the fucking PC versions. That's crazy. Or emulate. No, that's the Dreamcast version. They're using fucking emulators. Oh my god, that's crazy. I never realized that. So what about Sonic Heroes? If they show fucking widescreen for Sonic Heroes, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh my god, it's even lagging! They're using fucking they're using fucking Dolphin. Look how bad it's lagging! Oh my god! And it's in 1080p. They're using fucking Dolphin. Hey. I also think Sega doesn't mind emulation as long as you like own the game itself, right? They're completely different from Nintendo. So at least they're like, at least you can tell, but they have it cut off because I think you can tell that it's an emulator. That's so crazy. Look how bad it is. Oh my god. I think they're using TAS. Yeah. So, look at the health counter for this one as well. Someone pointed this out on TikTok. I forgot her name, but she pointed this out. Watch the life counter and time. He gained an extra life, and it's already 2 minutes more. And then watch. They edit the lives. So he has 6 lives right here. Watch what happens. Oh, did they cut it out? Did they redo this gameplay? No, see, like he loses a life. It's at 5 now. Now it's at 3. No, they kept it in. They kept that in. That's so fucking funny. And now he's back at 4. And now he's at 7. I find it so funny. And now they're using a PC emulator with Xbox. Oh no, they're using a PC version of an Xbox 360 emulator. And you can tell it because he had 999 skill points. I think what they do is just use developer mode for all these. So, yeah. Because look at his ring energy. He has that shit maxed out. So yeah, I think he's using developer mode. And it's at 60 FPS, so... like I said, fantastic fucking story. The modern stages are really the best part about this game. And they're using the Wii no, they're using Dolphin again. Oh my god, they're using Dolphin again. That's so weird. This footage is all from 2012 as well, so Dolphin was still like fairly new, and you had to have like a really high-res PC to fucking do it. So, PC version. Oh, that's right. This Generations came out for PC, Xbox 360, and PS3 at the time. That's right. Showing CGI cutscenes now. In the original 360 and PS3 version. Oh, that's so cute. And the PC version originally, they have it to where
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here? Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking. What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that! Do we ever win? That depends on your definition of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no. That doesn't give me much hope. Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Alright, well, we beat it, guys. And no one's even here to watch it. Hopefully the VOD gets some views. So yeah, in the original PC version and just original version, in general, you could buy a Genesis controller from the item shop. Or from the skill shop, not the item shop. This isn't fucking Fortnite. And you could buy a Genesis controller and play the original Sonic 1, and that's how I played it a lot before the Origins collection and just my way of emulating it. So here's what let me check what. Okay, I don't think Sonic Frontiers has been downloading at all. So let me check. So it hasn't been installing at all. So what time is it? 10:26. So it'll take at least an hour to do. So here's what I want to do, right? Here's what I want to do. I want to go away. I think I'm gonna end stream here because I want to continue Shadow Generations sometime later. So we're gonna end stream, and then we're gonna download Sonic Frontiers. And since it's Saturday, I'm gonna stay up, and then once it's downloaded, I'll open back up stream, and then we'll see how that goes. Yeah. So I made up my mind. Even though I said something a little dramatic and controversial in part 2, I'm still gonna upload it. And I'm gonna upload part 3 to YouTube. See how those do. And then yeah. So nobody's even here right now, but still gonna upload these. And let Sonic Frontiers install. So thank you everyone, whoever's watching. I love you all. You guys are very lovely. Hopefully everything is good with you. I am feeling much better. Hopefully you are too. I'm gonna go chill out and play some probably some GameCube or some Wii, you know, just to chill out. But yeah, I love you all, and